DNA evidence. A pivotal piece is the DNA match from the leather knife sheath found next to Madison Mogen with DNA from trash at Kohberger's family home in Pennsylvania. And obviously that is a big, big problem. And people can say, oh, it doesn't mean anything. It could be there. It could be whatever. The reality of it is unless you can say, and this is from, listen, 30 years of criminal defense work. When one of my first big cases I ever did, I was still in the military, DNA was still just kind of coming about. We had hearings, whether it was even reliable enough to come in. And now obviously you don't even have those. It's been scientifically accepted by the courts, and they just lay the appropriate foundation. It comes in. But I've done lots of cases, including cold cases. And unless you can explain, and this is my experience as an attorney, unless you can explain how that got there through, i.e. consent, you would expect his DNA to be there because it was his house. It is a problem. And there's a lot of people that want to ignore this little piece of evidence. Oh, it doesn't matter how it could have got there. It could have been planted. Okay, prove it. How was it planted? Who planted it? And that's what people don't seem to get when it comes to this stuff. What I love about the true crime community is people are so engulfed in the case, but sometimes they pick sides and they ignore all the evidence. And like I said, I've said this before and I'll say it again. It doesn't matter what you believe. It only matters what you can prove through legal and competent evidence. So what evidence is going to come in to suggest that this was somebody else's knife sheath, or the knife sheath was Brian Kohberger's, but it was stolen? And somehow the real killer planted it there just to frame Brian Kohberger. You can make that argument. I could make that. I could stand up and do it right now. But the point is, what evidence do you have to back it up, ladies and gentlemen? That's not enough to raise reasonable doubt in this particular situation. DNA is the biggest problem for the defense.